Hello, Wargamers! We are back with another game of Kill Team. This is our third battle report, I think, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been watching. We have an incredible amount of views. I'm absolutely astounded. It's fantastic. So, we are playing on Vulcus, obviously. Anna's been painting up the terrain. Check out her YouTube, A Bloom Creates. She does crafty stuff and things for her small business where she does commission war painting, among other things.
I'll comment it down below with my business YouTube, but I do crafty stuff. I do stuff around the house. I garden. I bake. I kind of just do a mishmash of things I like, and I'll be getting some painting stuff up there. I don't have anything up right now, but I'll be getting stuff up there soon. So
we are playing Crit Op number 3 transmission. We're on layout number 4, I believe.
Yep.
Anna's playing the Ratlings, and I am playing the Vespids. We are trying something a little different to get the videos a little shorter. We've already set up and gone through all of our stuff, so we will just run through what we've done, and then we'll hop into the first battle round.
Ooh.
Or turning point. Yeah, that one. Every game's got to be different, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Anna's going to take you through her list.
So number 1, buddy, right here, we have Mr. Rattling Bomber. He's got quite a few things in his arsenal. Beside him is Mr. Bulgrin number 1. Over here is Bulgrin number 2. Tucked behind him is the Stash Master. And then in this little trio here, I have the Spotter hanging out behind the door. This guy here is the Vox Thief. And this one here is the Raider. Over here we have Sneak. And we have Bulgrin number 3. And these last two, this one here with the big rifle is Big Shot.
Fitting.
And this one here is our leader named Fixer.
Perfect. And then over on the Vespid side, we have the Shade Strain, the Swarm Guard, 2 Warriors. We have the Long Sting, Oversight Drone, Strain Leader, another Warrior, and then we have 2 more Warriors on the flanks, and the Skyblast in the middle.
Painted by Sir William.
Yes, super fancy. Okay, and then for equipment, Anna, we already did our scouting, so
Yep.
Anna has 6 because the Fixer lets her take 1 extra, and then for scouting she picked Equip for another because, you know, Ratlings like their stuff.
Love my equipment. So I went with 2 of my Rattling faction equipment. One of them being Improvised Armor, which is whenever an operative is shooting a friendly Rattling Bulgrin or friendly Rattling Ogrin operative, defense dice results of 5-up or critical successes. I also went with Lucky Round, which is once per turning point when a friendly Rattling operative is shooting with a rifle and you rolled your attack dice. You can use this rule if you haven't used the Purloined Rations equipment disactivation, which I'm not bringing. If you do, that weapon has the severe weapon rule until the end of the sequence. For universal equipment, I'm bringing 4 of them. I'm bringing mines. I'm bringing 2 light barricades. I'm bringing frag grenades, and I'm bringing ladders.
Alrighty, and then I am bringing the 4 Vespid faction equipment. So we have the Accelerant Stimulant. Whenever a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative, excluding Oversight Drone, performs the charge or dash action, it can move an additional inch. If it uses Fly for this action, you can set it back up 1 inch farther away. Then we have the Aggression Stimulant. Whenever a friendly Vespid operative, excluding Oversight Drone, is fighting, its melee weapons have the Ceaseless Weapon rule. We have the neurostimulant in the ready step of each strategy phase. When determining how many communion points to gain, you can roll 2d3 and select 1d3 to use. And convergent stimulant is once per turning point, a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative can perform the pickup marker or a mission action without you spending a communion point.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
A piece of hair just near your microphone. Yeah, right there.
Okay, and then, so just to show you where all of Anna's stuff is, what do you got first?
I've got 2 tripwires. I've got 1 tripwire here, and then 1 in the stronghold tucked away in there.
Perfect.
I have my mine set up here, and then a barricade here, and a barricade in here. I have then my 2 ladders, 1 set up here, and 1 set up here to get up into the sniper's nest.
Perfect. Okay, so I believe that is everything.
Ready, Freddy?
So, good luck, love.
Good luck.
And we will see y'all in the first turning point.
Woo woo.
Okay, so we're back in turning point 1. It's been 5 whole minutes.
Woo!
We will roll off for priority. I'm black. Anna is
red.
Okie dokie.
2.
Big old 2.
1.
3. Ooh.
Yeah, give me that extra CP, baby.
You don't get it now.
I know, I'm joking.
So you can go first.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give Anna the initiative. Both gain a CP. I roll. I roll 2d3 because of my faction thing, so I gain 3, and then I gain an additional 1 from my drone. And then strategy ploys. Anna's strategy ploys are...
I have Shifty, which is whenever a friendly rattling operative excluding Ogren or Bulgren has a conceal order and is in cover, it cannot be selected as a valid target, taking precedence over all other rules, except being within 2 inches. Sniper positions, whenever a friendly rattling operative is more than 6 inches from enemy operatives and has heavy terrain within its control range, the stationary profile of its rifle, if any, has the silent weapon rule. Frontline assault. Whenever a friendly rattling Bulgren or friendly rattling Ogren operative within your opponent's territory or within 3 inches of an objective marker is shooting, fighting, or retaliating, its weapons has the balanced weapon rule. And crack shots. Whenever a friendly rattling operative is shooting an enemy operative more than 6 inches from it, if that friendly operative hasn't performed the charge, fallback, or reposition action during that activation, or if it's a counter action, its rifle, if any, has the balanced weapon rule. Note, that operative isn't restricted from performing those actions after shooting.
Alrighty, and then the Vespids. So the Strain Leader lets me take one for free, and that free one is going to be Airborne Predators, which is whenever a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative moves or uses fly during its activation, its weapons have the balanced weapon rule until the end of that activation, which pairs well with when you move, you get Piercing 1.
Ouchie.
We have Sting, improve the hit stat of friendly Vespid Stingwing operative claws by 1, and those weapons have the lethal 5+ and shock weapon rules. Hardened Exoskeleton, whenever a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative excluding Oversight Drone is fighting or retaliating, normal damage of 4 or more inflicts 1 less damage on it. And Aerial Agility, whenever an operative is shooting a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative while counteracting, or during an activation in which that shooting operative moved or was set up, roll 1d6 whenever an attack would inflict normal damage. On a 5+, ignore that inflicted damage. You cannot ignore more than 1 attack dice per shooting action sequence this way. Okay, and is there any you would like to use?
I don't think so for first round. I think I'm going to hold on to my CP.
Okie dokie, and I'm going to use my Airborne Predators because I get to do it for free. So that will take us into the firefight phase. So for firefight ploys,
I have Sharp Shot, which is use this firefight ploy when a friendly rattling operative is performing the shoot action with a rifle and you're selecting a valid target. Having other friendly rattling operatives within an enemy operative's control range doesn't prevent that enemy operative from being selected. Sorry, I have to read that again. Use this firefight ploy when a friendly Ratling operative is performing the shoot action with a rifle and you're selecting a valid target. Having other friendly Ratling operatives within an enemy operative's control range doesn't prevent that enemy operative from being selected. I have Survival Instincts. Use this firefight ploy when an enemy operative is shooting against or fighting against a friendly Ratling operative, excluding Ogrins or Bulgrins, and you're allocating a dice to block. If it's a normal success, you can block one unresolved critical success. If a critical success, it can block 2 unresolved successes, normal or critical. Larcenous. Use this firefight ploy during a friendly Ratling operative's activation, excluding Ogrin or Bulgrin. Until the end of that activation, that operative doesn't have to control a marker to perform the pickup marker or mission actions that usually require this, taking precedence over that action's conditions. It only needs to contest the marker. And having an enemy operative within its control range doesn't prevent it from doing so. Shoot and Hide is my last, which is use this firefight ploy after a friendly Ratling operative that has an engage order performs a shoot action with a rifle. If it's more than 3 inches from enemy operatives or not visible to every enemy operative, you can change its order to conceal. Those are pretty cool.
And then, so I already forgot, I get a scout.
Nope, you forgot. Sorry.
We're gonna just pop the...
You know, it'd be cool is to do these little windows as like stained glass. I should like look at some guides.
Yeah.
See if I can figure something out.
Okay, so over on the Vespid side, we have a Selly. I have no idea.
English is hard, guys.
That's definitely not English. Use this firefight ploy when a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative performs the shoot action during an activation in which it's used fly. Until the end of that activation, it gains all benefits from the first and second main features of Vantage Terrain. When determining the height difference between operatives for Vantage Terrain rules, treat that friendly operative as being 3 inches higher than it currently is, but not when determining the distance for communion. And we have Darting Flight. Use this firefight ploy when a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative performs the reposition action. Until the end of that action, it can move an additional D3 inches or be set up an additional D3 inches away if it uses fly. In either case, it cannot perform shoot or fight actions for the rest of the turning point. I didn't know that last part. There we go. Cheater. Neutron Overload. Use this firefight ploy when you resolve a critical success for a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative that's shooting with a neutron weapon during an activation in which it's moved or used fly. If the target is within 4 inches of it, inflict D3 additional damage. And then we have Vicious Venom. Use this firefight ploy when a friendly Vespid Stingwing operative, excluding Oversight Drone, is fighting and you strike with a critical success, inflict D3 additional damage. All them D3s, baby.
Rude.
Okay, so now that everybody knows what we do, where are we going?
I guess it's my movement first, eh?
Yes,
So I'm going to activate this Bulgrin here. He's going to do a 3-inch dash, which gets him right to the wall. And then he has a 6-inch move. It's 2 inches to get up and over, correct? So it'll be 4 inches. Which can put him right in here.
Nice.
And we'll keep him concealed.
I'm going to activate this warrior on the corner. He's just going to fly up to this corner.
Little does he know, there's a Bulgrin inside. So my big shot is going to do a Scarper. He's got a 3-inch move, which will take him to the ladder. And then I'm going to activate him next. So I'm activating my big shot. He's going to go up the ladder. And then he's going to go up the ladder again with his dash, getting him up into the sniper's nest.
I'm going to activate the Oversight Drone. He's going to fly up.
Whee!
And he's going to use his support ability to take a good look at the battlefield.
Looks pretty nice.
We're like boop, boop, beep, beep.
Oh, hello, Hello.
Hi, Weldon. You want to play too?
You want to play some kill team?
Yeah, roll some dice.
Who should mommy pick next? So I'm activating my raider. He's going to go 1 inch out and 4 forward, which takes him straight to the barricade. Staying on conceal.
I'm going to activate my strain leader. He's going to fly over to here, ready to contest this objective next turn.
So my leader's going to do a scarper to here. So I'm activating my sneak. Go 1. And then 4, which takes me right up to this corner. Pew, pew, pew.
Hey, I'm kind of afraid of that Wolverine. I don't really want to put anybody over near that door. And you say I'm mean. I'm going to activate this Vespid warrior here. He's going to fly over to here.
Scared cat.
Yep. Well, I mean, you put your sniper up on the vantage. I'm a shooting duck. Sitting duck.
So I'm going to activate Bulgrin number 3. He's got a 6-inch move and a 3-inch dash, so he can just jump over here, and he's just going to come to this door. Ready to charge.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to go with this warrior. He's just going to fly over here.
So my Scarper is going to go on my spotter. She's going to move 3 inches over to here. And I'm going to move her next. So my spotter is going to activate. She's got a 5-inch. So she's going to go to here. And then a 3-inch dash, which will get her as close as possible to the door. And tucked away from any enemies shooting at her.
It's a party in there.
Yeah.
Another very exciting turn of activating a warrior and putting it in a better position.
Bulgrin number 2 is going to do his 6-inch move to this corner. And chill. In case he's got to go anywhere.
My stealth suit is going to activate. It's going to move and dash over to this barricade.
That's good. So the bomber's going to Scarper. Gonna go 1. And then 2 forward. I'm going to activate him next. So my bomber's going to activate. He's going to do his 3-inch dash. So I'm going to bring him right to here. And then he's got a 5-inch move. So it's 2 inches to get over.
Yep.
So he'll have 3 inches left. 1, 2, 3. We'll bring him right into here.
Oh, nice.
Gonna tuck in there and be all safe. With the Bulgrin.
This warrior is going to activate and move up to here. With a good old gun line.
So my Box Thief's gonna activate. It's gonna walk on over to this corner. And then with its second AP, it's going to use Intercept Communications, which is select one other friendly Ratling operative visible to and within 6 inches of this operative. Until the end of its next activation, add 1 to that operative's APL stat. So I'll do that to this one here. Right?
Yep.
And that's within 6.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop. That's this little sound wave thing.
Taking out communications.
Yeah.
Okay, my Sky Blast is going to activate. Fly over here, ready to blast.
Stash Master is going to Scarbor. Stay here. Staff Master is going to move 5, which will bring him right behind with this Bowlin.
Swarm Guard is going to activate. He's going to fly right here. And just go into that building with the ogre.
Fixer is last. He's just going to go here.
Last for the Vespids, and it didn't give me a good shot, so the Long Sting is going to activate and fly down here like a coward.
Phew!
There's actually a window down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the wings are bumping. Oh my god, it's a disaster. Yes. There we go. He just kind of pushed his way in there. Okay, so end of turning point 1. We have a Vespid here. And some more peeking around the corners. We had some scaredy bugs. And the commander drone. Some more guys over here to take this point. But then it has 2 Bulgrins, one ready to charge through the door. And then what is that? Box
Thief.
And then she's got a party happening over here.
Over there.
A guy up top. Another guy there. And we will see y'all
in round 2.
Okay, and we're back in turn. Nice.
Yeah.
Another burp. And we're back in turning point 2. So we get a priority roll.
It's on, baby. Ooh!
First or second?
I'm gonna go second.
Okay.
I'll take 2.
Okay.
Go to 5.
I'll get 1.
You'll go to 4.
Okay. And then I get to roll my dice. And I will get 4 more communion points. Oh, shit. To 8. And then strategy ploys.
That's a good boy. Hi, Weldon. Making your debut on the camera? Probably can't be seen.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, good scratch. You shaking the table. You gonna do your strategy play? You go first?
Yeah, I go first.
Yep.
I was waiting for you. Okay, strategy ploy. I'm going to activate Airborne Predator because of my strain leader.
I am gonna do Shifty. Whenever a friendly Ratling operative has a conceal order and is in cover, it cannot be selected as a valid target.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1 for Sting to improve my melee weapons. I'm assuming there will be a fight somewhere.
And I'm gonna pay 1 for Crack Shots. Which is enemy operative more than 6 inches from it hasn't performed a charge, fallback, or reposition during the activation. Its rifle has the balanced weapon rule.
Okie dokie. And then I'll pass, I think.
And I will pass too.
Okay, so we'll go into Firefight. Weldon is trying to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna roll some dice.
He helps me pick cards.
Okay, our drone here, or whatever you want to call him, Warrior, that's it, is going to activate. He will fly over to here, and he will spend his second AP to turn on this point.
Who do I want to Scarper? I think I'll pass and save it for next activation. So my Stash Master is going to activate. He's going to do his movement over the wall. take this objective for free. And then I'm going to dash him 3. Over here. So he's tucked away.
Okay, I'm going to activate this warrior. I guess I should measure. Heck, I can reach. No, not quite. I'm going to activate this warrior. He is going to fly to here, stay behind cover. And he's going to activate this point here, which will cost me a communion point.
So the spotter is going to do the skarker and go up the ladder here. And then I'm going to do its activation.
I'm just going to move it over to this side.
The spotter is going to switch to engage. Okay, so I'll use the 1 APL to spot it, which is the support. Select one enemy operative visible to this operative once during this turning point. When a friendly Ratling operative within 3 inches of this operative is shooting that enemy operative, you can use this effect. If you do, that friendly operative ranged weapon has the Seek Light weapon rule, and that enemy operative cannot be obscured. This operative cannot perform this action while within control range of an enemy operative.
Okay, so that's going to go on to here.
And I'm going to use Sniper Rifle Stationary because it has not moved. It'll be 4 attacks, hits on 3s, damages 3/3, devastating 3, and heavy. Not bad.
And devastating 3. So the 6 will be 3 damage, putting me down to 6. I get 3 saves. Looking for 5s. No saves.
That was a 6. So that'll be 3, 6, 9 damage.
That will be a dead bug.
Rest in peace. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is called Kill Team.
I know, but it always hurts my feelings when my guys die. And because that was his activation, his extra APL will go away, correct?
Yeah, because he can't move with the heavy.
Yeah. I'll go to 2 and switch to conceal.
And what's that called?
And that's called shoot and hide.
Tricky.
I'm up top.
Yeah. And then if I move up to shoot you, you're just going to blast me with your sniper. I'm going to activate my drone. He's just going to scoot over and then use his support ability, Aerial Guidance.
So I'm going to activate this Bulgrin. He's going to go through the door.
Okay.
And he's going to land behind the barricade and stay on conceal.
Okay, we're going to activate this warrior. We're going to fly in. And we're going to take a shot at your Bulgrin.
Shooting him?
Yep.
You're within 2 inches?
Yep. Okay, and my warriors are 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, devastating 2, we're piercing 1 because we moved. And we are accurate because I'm not spending a communion point because you're close enough. So we get 1 success. I rolled 3 6s.
Oh my god.
And it's devastating 2, so that's 6 damage.
So 1 crit.
So 6, and then 3 each.
So 10. So I'm down to 4.
And a 1.
3.
6,
Screw you.
9.
That was mean.
That was extremely spicy. Holy fuck.
That was really mean. So the fixer is going to go through the door
The Scarper?
with the Scarper. I'm just going to move the Boltman real quick.
Yep.
He's going to sit right there. So the fixer is going to activate and switch to engage. And I'm going to shoot that bug. I'm going to shoot with the sniper rifle. 4 attacks, hits on 2s, damages 3, devastating 3, and heavy.
Good old loaded dice.
I'll pay a CP to reroll my 1.
Okay.
And do 3 damage.
Into 6.
That sucked.
Rather unfortunate. This warrior here is going to activate. And he's just going to fly over to here. Back where he was before. I flipped it over twice.
So this Bulgrin is going to switch to engage. He's going to charge through this door. That's just over here. And charge into this Vespid here.
Nice.
And we're going to attack with the Paramol. 4 attacks, hits on 3s, damages 4, 6, and shock.
Cool. So I am 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, 3, 4, lethal 5 ups, and shock 2.
Ooh.
Did you roll anything? I'm gonna check. I think I might be balanced. Ceaseless. Ooh, I can roll my ones.
I'll pay my last CP to reroll my 1.
Here. This dice is a 6.
It's gonna twist. Oh!
There you go. And then I will ceaseless to reroll my 1s. Spicy.
6 damage.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Dead.
So I'm at 12.
And there's another kill op for you. So your first point. Very effective. Now I have to commit over here too. I was trying to commit over there. Fuck. 12 is so many. This is like not fair. My swarm guard is gonna switch to engage and avenge his fallen brethren. He's gonna fly up and then take a good shot with the flamethrower. 4 attacks hitting on 2s. 4 hits.
2 saves.
3 each, so that'll be 6 damage.
6, and I assume injured?
Yes. Okie dokie.
So my Bulgrin is going to activate and switch to engage. He's going to charge in. Sumo drop.
Oh god.
Into this Vespid. With his Power Maul! 4 attacks, hits on 3s, 4, 6, and shock.
Oof, 3 crits. I'm also shocked.
4.
4.
4.
That's not fair. Okay, I'm dead.
So I am at 12 again.
You took that stupid point away from me.
I like these Bulgrins.
Yeah. Very good against the Vespids, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I found a line. We are going to activate the long stay He's going to flip to engage. He's going to dash up to here. He's going to take a shot at your boulder in here.
Okay.
So he is 4 shots, hitting on 3s, devastating 2, lethal 5 up. Piercing 1. Cool.
No saves.
So a crit is 2, and then it's 4/4. So 2, 6, 10, 14, 18.
Dead.
Okay, we get a kill. 1 for Will, 4 for Anna. You got 4? No, you're at 3. Okay, and then I get to drop a kill confirmed token, which we're going to place right there.
Going to go with my sneak. Because he can see that Vespid.
Yep.
He's going to shoot suppressed sniper rifle, stationary. 4 attacks, hits on 3s, damages 3/3, devastating 1, heavy and silent.
Okay. Get a flip him to engage.
And yes.
Oh, no, you don't, 'cause
I
he's
don't because he's
silent.
concealed.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I get a cover save because I'm up top. Oh, babe. You do get crack shots. You get to reroll 1. No, you just get the 1 save. And then if you use your lucky round, you can upgrade 1 to a crit if you want. What are you, devastating 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 1 extra damage. I don't know if that's
I'll
worth
upgrade
it.
to a crit.
Okay.
And I'll deal 4 damage.
Okay. We'll go down to 5. Fucking oof, eh?
I'm so sick of these dice.
Do you want a different color?
No, I want them to die. I want to burn them. I want to smelt them into something like a blade.
We could take a YouTube short of you out in the driveway smashing the dice.
Yeah, for real.
You motherfuckers crossed me for the last time.
Honestly.
Okay, we're gonna go with this warrior here. He's gonna fly over to here and stay on conceal. Score me some points.
So Raider stays on conceal because he's silent, but he's going to go with his suppressed sniper rifle stationary, 4 attacks, hits on 3s, 3/3, devastating 1, heavy and silent.
Hey, there you go.
Crits.
So we got a regular save. Cocked. Do a miss. Sick.
Does your regular save a crit?
No, I need 2.
Okay, so
2 from the devastating.
2 from the devastating, and then
4.
6 more damage.
Yep, so he's dead too. Okie dokie. Maybe I should be using some of my CP for rerolls and trying to stay alive. Too late now. That's kill number 4, which is an additional kill point. Okay, we're gonna activate the stealth suit. Just gonna flip over to engage. Fly over to here. Shoot this bouldering.
Okay.
Hopefully finish him off. Okay, and Shade Screen is 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, devastating 2, and it'll be piercing with balance. 4 hits.
1 save.
And it's a crit,
save.
And then I get to reroll my 1 into a miss. So 2 hits for 6 damage.
And I think that kills him. Yeah.
Finishes him off. Okie dokie. So I'll drop another kill confirm token. Oh, I guess I have to reveal my tac op of kill confirm. And that's another kill, so that's a point on the kill tracker. Drop the token.
So my Vox Thief is going to Scarborough. Here. going to spend 1 AP to move to the barricade. Stay on conceal. And then we're going to spend the other AP to intercept communications. And we're going to put that on, I think, on the sneak. That'd be best. I think so.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'll put it on the sneak.
Because then you can optics if you need to.
Yeah, I'll put it on the sneak.
My stream leader is going to move over to here and stay on conceal. Always got to hit something.
For real. It's right in front of you, man.
I'm trying my best, okay?
So my bomber is literally just gonna chill right there. Stay on conceal.
We're going to move the swarm guard or the sky blast over. And he can sit where he can set the see the objective. Is this even going to work? Is he within an inch there? Okay. Yep. Okay, that does actually work. So he's going to sit where he can see the objective, and he's going to stay on conceal so that he can contest it.
So the big shot's going to switch from conceal to engage. And he's going to shoot down at this Vespid here with his tank stopper rifle. Stationary, 4 attacks, hits on 2s, damages 4-2, devastating 4, heavy, piercing 1, and severe.
Yeah, we might have a dead Vespid here.
Freaking hope so. And I think I have. Am I 6 inches?
I think so.
No, God, no.
No, it's away. Measure up too. So yeah, you're
Okay.
outside of 6.
Cool. So he also gets the balanced weapon rule.
That's what he needs for sure. 5s.
Crit.
Save 1.
Box 1. So 4, 8, 12.
Very dead. Dead if he wasn't injured. Boop. Kill number 5. Very nice.
Of how many?
11.
Damn.
Yeah. It's not looking good for the Vespids. Okay, so scoring.
I'll reveal my TAC-OP.
Yep.
Which is take ground.
And look at that. You own both the strongholds.
I sniped them both.
So you're going to get 2 points for that.
Okay.
And then you control this point here. So 2 for your TAC-OP, 1 for your crit-OP. I'm going to pick up this kill confirm token at the back here.
Okay, and that'll score you
2 for my TAC. And then I own these 2 other points, so I'm going to get 2 for my crit. Nice. 5 to 5. Okay. And then we'll go to the shaky cam. So we got some Vespids over here who finished off the Bulgrin, picked up his token. This lone guy's holding the middle, but
yeah,
I think
killed
those
2
two
Bulgrins.
are coming. And then we got another wounded Bulgrin here with the Swarm Guard, but some guys holding it down. I don't have any guys left. Yeah. And then Anna has this stronghold locked down.
You haven't killed any of my minions,
And
which feels good.
Sniper Squad, and the Bulgrin. Oh, and I guess your Fixer's back there too.
Yeah, he's hanging out behind him.
I didn't even notice him. Nice. Okay, and with that, we will head into turning point number 3.
Woot woot.
Okay, and we're back in turning... Another burp.
Yeah, it's for you.
We're back in turning point 3 with the priority roll. It's a big one. Well, I'm definitely taking the turn.
Respect.
So, I will get 1 CP. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. That's crit. 4 CP. Okay, and I'll activate my Airborne Predator for free because of my Strain Leader.
I'm going with Shifty, which is the conceal order. Means I cannot be selected as a valid target.
Okay. I'm gonna do Sting again, because why not? Got all these CP, might as well use them.
And I'm going to spend my last on Crack Shot as well.
Okay.
For the, if I don't charge or fall back, I get balanced.
Cool.
And that is all I'm going to do.
And that's all I'm gonna do as well. So we'll hop right into the firefight phase.
Alrighty.
We're gonna activate the stealth suit. And he's gonna fly
Oh, frig off.
up to here. I think. Let me double check. Yep, and he's gonna throw his once per battle neutron grenade. He's gonna hit those two guys down there. I would have liked to have stayed down there, but I don't think I fit in there. Stay away from your tripwire.
Okay.
So we are 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, 3/3, blast 2-inch, so it'll hit both your guys. Devastating 2, limit 1, saturate, and we're piercing because it's a neutron weapon.
Oh my god.
So this will be against your bomber. A crit, so devastating 2.
Once crit save.
Okay, so balanced. I have to get a hit here. Nope. A communion point. And that's also a miss. So that's going to be your crit saves my crit, and it's going to be 4 damage.
Plus the 2?
Nope.
So just 4?
Oh, sorry. 2 plus 3, so 5 damage.
5 damage, so he's at 1.
God damn it. And then against the other guy. Oh, man. Same thing.
No saves.
Okay, so that one will die. Okie dokie. Well, that was less than ideal. Drop a kill confirmed token, and we will get a kill points for the kill op.
So my leader that was behind the Bulgren is going to scarper out the door.
And he is gone.
So my bomber is going to switch from conceal to engage. He is going to shoot up at him. He's injured though.
Yeah, I forgot to grab the token.
So that'll make his hits 4.
Okay.
Correct?
Yep.
So 5 attacks. I'm using the explosive arsenal. 5 attacks, hits on 4s, damages 4, 5, range of 3, blast 1, heavy, limited 1, piercing 1, and saturate. Come on, 4s. Love the dice. Love the dice. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Weldon, come bless the dice. Blessed. Blessed by the dog.
Nice.
That's not bad. I'll take it. Ooh, that was a 3.
And then this guy is 3-up save. So a crit save. I'm going to pay a communion to reroll this. Into another save. So it's devastating 1?
No devastating.
Okay.
So 4 damage.
Okay. Putting him down to 5.
Yeah, I'll take the point, I guess.
Our bug downtown is going to stay on conceal.
Pussy.
And he's going to take this point. And he's going to scoot back just a touch.
So my Rattling Big Shot is going to shoot at this Vespid down here with his tank stopper rifle stationary. 4 attacks, hits on 2s, 4, 2, devastating 4, heavy, piercing 1, and severe.
Cool. And I'm going to cover save from the terrain. Two saves.
So does a regular become a crit?
Yep.
4 damage.
Yep.
And then
2 more, so 6.
2 more.
He's down to 3, which also injures him. We're going to go with the Swarm Guard. Oh, shit. He's so injured, he's fallen over.
Take D3.
He's going to fly.
Away. Off the board. He's gone.
He's scared. He retreats.
Oh, you're going to put him up there and kill my guy?
I'm going to put him down there and kill your guy.
No, that's my objective.
He's going to fall. He's going to fall. He's going to fall.
I hope so.
And fly into there. And he's going to flamethrower your dude.
How about no?
4 attacks. Hits on 3s. No piercing. No balanced. I think that'll do it.
Nope.
Cool.
Cool? You say cool?
That'll be a kill op point.
That was my stronghold. You just took it from me.
You have 2. You share.
No, no sharing.
And then within control range would be there.
No, that is not where I was.
It's just within your control range.
No.
So within an inch.
No. Just so you guys know, this is a one-sided game. Only I'm allowed to kill them.
Yeah.
So my sneak is going to stay on conceal. So suppress, sniper, rifle, stationary, 4 attacks, hits on 3s, 3/3, devastating 1, heavy, and silent.
Cool. And then you're crack shotted. Oh my god, babe, I'm so sorry.
So crack shot, I can reroll 1.
Yep. 3s. 1 save.
3 damage.
And 2. I'm gonna go with the drone, and he's gonna use his support ability and then pass.
So my raider's going to shoot at the Vespid up here. Suppress, sniper, rifle, stationary, 4 attacks, hits on 3s, 3/3, devastating 1, heavy, and silent. There we go.
Much better. I switched the dice for you. 3s.
Save 2. He is
no,
dead.
save 1.
Save 1?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Even more dead. Okay. Aw, he's my favorite though.
And that gives me kill number 6.
7 is your next point. Okay, so my Sky Blast is gonna go. He's gonna flip over to engage. He's gonna fly under this vantage.
Pussy.
He's gonna grenade your Bogren.
Kill him. Do it. Get him gone.
Hopefully, that is the plan. 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Devastating 2.
Piercing?
Yes. And balanced. Thank God. Devastating 2. Okay, so you roll.
Save a crit.
Okay, so balance lets us reroll 1.
He's dead.
Cool. Now we'll drop another kill confirmed.
Puts you up to 5 kills.
Sweet.
My turn, my turn.
Yep.
So my spotter is going to scarper down to here. I'm just going to keep those up here. So the spotter is going to switch from conceal to engage and shoot at that Vespid with the sniper rifle stationary, 4 attacks, hits on 3s, 3/3, devastating 3, and heavy.
Hey, for 5s. Save 2.
Devastating 3, so 6 damage.
Okie dokie. Puts me down to 3. Okay, we're gonna go with the leader. We're gonna flip him to engage. And then we're gonna fly him over to here and take this point.
So my fixer is going to go through the door. Land right here. And then he is going to shoot. Okay, so his sniper rifle. 4 attacks, hits on 3s, 3, 4.
Which one are you shooting?
The one that's injured.
Okay. 1 save.
3 damage.
Dead.
That gives me 7, which is another kill op, correct?
Yep. So I get a counter action. So my leader is going to shoot your big shot.
Okie dokie.
And no piercing or balance because I didn't move. So 4 attacks hitting on 3s. 3, devastating 2. And I'll have to pay.
No piercing?
You do get 2 saves though because you're on advantage 2.
So.
Or 1, sorry.
1.
Great to hit.
5 up save.
Devastating 2. So I'm going to pay a communion point for a reroll.
Your communion points are stupid.
Do a hit. And then I'm going to pay a CP for another one and hopefully get the kill. 3 to 2. No, you don't get it. So, devastating 2 and then 3 for 5 damage.
My box thief's gonna stay on conceal. Give an APL to my sneak.
Okay, so, actually what I can do is I can pick up the one under this guy for 2 points. Okay. And then for you, you control that stronghold. So you get 2 as well for 4. And then for crit, I'll get 2. Because I got these 2. So I'll get 2. And then we go to the shaky cam. So we got one guy in the middle, holding that point. My fearless leader, fighting off 3 ratlings. Got 2 guys there ready to make a move. And we have one very injured Vespid hiding down here. Oh, and the sneak, who's so sneaky I didn't even see him. There's 2.
Roll off for priority.
Okay, yeah, we're back in turning point number 4.
Oh my god, I don't think we've ever gone to 4.
Yeah, it's usually
Decided.
more excited than this.
Sweet baby Jesus. 2. 6. You're gonna take it?
Yeah, I think so. So I'll get 1 CP. I do my communion roll, which I don't know if I did last turn. I get 3 to 6. For strategic ploys, I'll use my airborne predators.
Crack shots.
Okay, I'm gonna use aerial agility. Or no, I'm gonna use. I don't even think it's worth using anything else. Nah, I'm not gonna use anything else.
And I'll use Shifty as well.
Okay, so hopping right into the action. Well, I'm going to be a coward. I'm going to activate my leader, flip him onto conceal, and then fly behind this door.
All you want to do on the last round?
Yep. Then now you kill points.
So, guy's gonna come over here. Yeah, so my spotter's just gonna move a little bit. Take the objective point. And then I think I'm gonna flip him to conceal.
Seems good.
Oh. Thank you. And that's me.
We're going to activate the swarm guard. He's going to flip over to conceal and fly to here. And he's going to pay his second APL to turn this point on. Well, I cheated. The tripwire is there. So he's just going to fly to here so he can get those 2 tokens, and he's going to stay on engage.
So how do I do this?
Okay, so you're going to activate your raider.
Yep.
Put
him on engage. Oh, sorry.
So then, yeah, you pick a point within 6 inches of him horizontally. So you can pick this point.
Yep.
And then it's up to 5 inches plus 1. So it's over 5 inches. So you can then move 6 inches.
Okay.
Which means you can move from that point 6 inches over. So you can move right over to here.
Sure.
Cool. And he's going to go. Boop.
And then we're gonna throw a frag grenade. Which is 4 attacks, hits on 4s, damages 2, 4, range of 6, blast 2, and saturate.
We're going to activate this guy.
Okay. Shoot my big shot.
Yep. He's going to fly up here and shoot your big shot. So 4 attacks, hitting on 5s because we're injured. And then it's lethal 5-ups because of the drone.
Piercing?
Yeah, it'll be piercing 1, balanced, and saturate because the drone, so no cover saves.
Oof.
Classic. All misses.
All misses for me too.
Okay, so balanced. Lethal.
Dead.
Union point. Oh, he's at 1?
Yep.
Ah, cool. We get it. And then we're going to put a kill confirm token up in the top there, because why not, right? I can definitely grab that. And that's me.
Okay, I'm just going to tuck him around the corner. Like that. Suppress sniper rifle with my sneak on this Vespid here. 4 attacks, hits on 3s, 3-3, devastating 1, heavy and silent.
Cool. I got a cover save because I'm up top.
Nope, not meant to be.
Do you want to use your lucky round for severe?
Sure.
And it gives you an upgraded crit. They get 1 block.
So 4 and 3 for 7.
7. That will kill him because he was injured. I just forgot to die. Nice.
And then, yeah, that's me.
The drone is flying away.
So my Vox Thief can move 5. It takes 2 to get over the barricade. For 3. Put him right here. And conceal. And we're going to take this objective point.
Okay, so I get a counteraction here, and then you're going to get an action with your leader.
Yep.
But it's not actually going to do anything.
Nope.
So,
call it.
Let's do shaky cam and then count up the scoring.
Sounds good.
Okay, so here at the end, we have 1 injured Vespid who's just a little too far away to reach. He's going to be able to pick up those 2 tokens, though. And then we got our 2 guys hiding. the leaders were like, all my minions suck. I'm just going to say fuck this.
Best to just go get a beer at the pub.
And then Anna's going to take her stronghold, and she's going to take that point there. So we will score it up and then have our closing thoughts. So for scoring, I'm going to get 2 points for picking up these two.
1, 2.
And then I'm going to reveal my primary op, which was tack op, to score 3 extra points.
My primary op, I believe, was crit op. No, tack op!
Oh, okay. So Anna's going to get 2 for the 2 points she
Oh
controls.
my gosh, I thought I
for
picked...
the crit, which will put her to 3. And then she's going to get 2 more for the tack op, putting her to 6. And then she will also score 3 for the tack op. And then Anna has a higher kill score, so she'll get an additional point here.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness, guys.
So that means I get 7, 13, 15, and Anna gets 16.
Ooh!
Gets there.
Just by
Good job, babe.
1 point.
Well, that was good. That was, full disclosure, we did play another game, and it did not go so hot.
No.
We played it kind of late, and we weren't playing very well, and I was editing it up and was like, nope, we have to redo this. So here we are.
And
this game went much better.
Honestly went a lot better.
The Ratlings have quite the learning curve, and has been kind of struggling a bit. I played them against one of my buddies there the other day, and they are very hard.
Yeah.
They are super squishy. They hit really hard, but if you shoot, you usually are exposed and then just die.
I've made the mistake a few times. I have a really bad habit of just bundling my guys up and then sending them all out as like an army. And then you just flamethrow them, or you throw a grenade on them and you kill them all. And then my feelings get hurt. So I'm trying my best now when I play to separate guys, but also with the Bulgrins, I'm trying to like put them out as like one guy and then having one Ratling with him as kind of like send in the Bulgrin as the tough guy and then have my like Ratling in the back to like take objectives, or, you know, the Bulgrin hits in melee, injures a guy, and then I can come in, and if you engage the guy the next turn to hit the Bulgrin back or something, I can then come behind and like shoot with the Ratling that I have. So trying to like plan things out a little bit differently there.
Well, and like this game you did really good because you did the 2 Bulgrins in here. You put one around the back. I committed a ton of resources here. And while I was doing that, I couldn't secure the footing here. And you took this away from me. And then you set your 3 guys up right here and had like a really good shooting line.
And you see, I started the game with 3 guys behind this door. And my plan was to send some guys through this door. But I'm glad I didn't, because this would have just opened me right up.
Yeah, the couple of the terrain layouts are awkward for having the building backwards.
But I'm glad I took the ladders and was able to get my sniper up here. I'm learning as well, it's best to just, like you say, play cagey and play with your guys set back a bit, because these guys don't have range on them, right? So you can just shoot kind of into oblivion and hope something hits.
Well, and a lot of your plays work off being 6 inches away too. So you want to be at the back.
Exactly.
With just enough stuff. And then you have like, this guy's so fast that even if he camps at the back here, he can just throw himself forward.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, and then the Vespids with the buff are better for sure. They're very fun, but I don't seem to be able to win with them.
They're a little squishy.
Yeah, they kind of just like run out
of steam. But they do hit,
their guns are really good.
They're really mean.
Yeah.
Like piercing, and then it's like, what is it?
Yeah, piercing one with the balance.
Devastating.
And then the lethal 5-up from the drone.
Like that's
I need to be more...
There's a lot of keywords with the Vespids.
Yeah, and like they have the communion points for all the rerolls, and there were a couple shots that you got off that if I had have been more aggressive with the communion point rerolls, I probably would have lived and had like 2 extra guys, like with the bomber in here. But you don't want to run out and then not be able to take objectives.
So. Well, and I got really excited because at the start I think I had something like 5 CP and saved it for first round I had 3, Second round I had 5, and then second round I used 2, and then I ended up using a bunch to like re-roll.
And you
so
did
then
the
I was stuck with
conceal and-
like every single round I was getting picked second, so I was still getting 2, which was giving me the 2 strategy ploys I wanted to use, but I didn't have any to re-roll anything, and it kind of sucked.
Yep.
But
They're very
very
hungry.
yeah, I was just gonna say they're itching for CP.
Yeah, and you can like drop a Bulgrin to get the free ploy, but then you're down a Bulgrin. The Bulgrins
Exactly.
really
And
good.
they're 16 health. Like that's insane.
Well, like that, like they all took at least 2 shots to kill.
Yeah.
The one took 3, that one took 2, this guy took 2, and that was from the sniper too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And I'm not worried about them dying. Like it's the Ratlings I get really like on that hurt, whereas the Bulgrins, like I send them in and their intentions are to die.
Well, because like if they run in and they kill 2-3 guys, they're trading 1 for 1, and then it takes a ton of resources to kill them. So then you've gummed up your opponent, and you can get your snipers into position. So when your opponent moves back up,
you're not really paying attention to everybody, like all the little guys.
Exactly. And then with the Scarper, you can like get into a really good shot and then shoot with the heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
True enough.
Well,
thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Game love.
Yeah, we will next one up. We will hopefully have the terrain finished.
I doubt it, but a couple more paints on it. We're getting there. I run a small business, but I do this kind of in the downtime I have. So my apologies for stuff not being fully painted, but you know,
it looks good when it is painted.
Exactly. You just have to wait and see.
Exactly. And we're going to have the dark, what is it? Chaos Cult versus the Sanctifiers.
That's going to be really fun. I played with them on Tuesday up at our local game store, and I don't think I've ever had so much fun playing Kill Team.
14 guys is fucking crazy.
And they mutate, and they like mutate twice.
They have some really good shenanigans, like the Mind Witch or whatever it was, where you drop the firebomb and then it just hit all my guys. Like that was crazy.
Well, and I like that I can like, you know, you mutate 2 guys. Well, I can pick out of the 5 that I want. Like I can choose which kind of weird mutated guy I want. I like it.
Hell yeah.
And I like that there's male and female models. Like I like the representation.
Chaos doesn't discriminate.
No, it's lovely.
They're the real good guys.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.
Hell yeah.